Welcome to episode 2 of Let's Watch Bob. Watch me play some Star Trek Online today. I've got some footage of a game I played. I guess it was on Saturday with my brother, who's playing as Will Shatner ahead of me there. And off to my left and behind me in the game is Steve in his Raptor. And we're doing some capture and hold. And trying out some new weapons that we'd spec'd and loaded out and wanted to see how they go. You'll see Will Shatner here in his bird of prey. He's going to try a little bombing run with the Tri-Cobalt loadout. He whizzed together and he wasn't too impressed with it overall. I don't see why not. I thought Tri-Cobalts would be better than they were, but whatever, to each their own. I prefer my transphasics. Here we've got, coming up, we've got my buddy Steve here. He's going to try and do an alpha strike on Semper Fidelis here, and he fails miserably. I don't know why he's not even looking at the target when he goes to hit, and manages to get a couple beams off, but almost gets killed and takes off. I have to end up healing him here before he gets owned too badly, and do a little bit of tanking that my Negvar is so well known for. I was disappointed with how few heals it could get, though. The extra engineering slot, I think, is kind of a waste, but it's not too bad. I enjoyed it. I actually switched to a bird of prey, but it's not horrible. A little bit of a fight going on here. Just some feds popping all their reverse shield polarity. I mean, I keep one, but I use it more in emergency. I see fed ships come in, and Klingon ships sometimes too. They pop it before they even get shot at. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But, yeah, I'm going to have some other videos come up. Not all of Star Trek. I know you guys want to see other stuff. I've got an emulator on here with a lot of old NES games I used to play when I was a youngin'. And probably some new ones I'll try out that I haven't played before. I've also got a PlayStation 3. I'll probably throw some Bad Company 2 videos up and maybe some MAG. I love MAG. But I got to get a different loadout here so I can record all that crap. A lot of people have been saying that mines are kind of crappy, especially on the forums I read sometimes. People giving mines shit all the time, but I love my transphasic mines I keep on the back. I don't have to worry about weapon drain, and they stop boarding parties pretty well, and heavy torpedoes, and they do pretty decent. I mean, fully spec'd, I think they were doing 150 damage each to hull, which isn't too shabby, and I can pop them every 10 seconds with the 2 on the back. But I have a run here. You saw my buddy Steve get rammed and end up dying there. But this guy here, Forest Hills, I lay these mines here coming up because I know he's turning around to try and hit me. My buddy's both bugged out, and I'm the only one left. So my 2 mines on cooldown pop here. And I know he's heading right for him. Pops the energy damage resistance, so I say, to hell with it. Ram him. Did some massive damage there, 20,000, and turn around and boom, right into my minefield. Ends up taking him right out. I was pretty pleased with that. I mean, it's not often I get a kill from it, but I do some pretty decent damage with transphasics. There's so many people hitting reverse shield polarity, and it really helps sometimes. Another target here. We finish off. My buddies, after healing up, end up coming back into the fight now that taking out about half of them. It's really nice being a healer because the new patch, the Raptors are really durable, and it makes it even harder with a decent healer. I mean, my heal build for the Negvar wasn't very good, but I've got a better one now in my bird of prey. But I'm just hoping that I don't have to tank so much with it. And that's the end of that clip. Next one coming up here is just a pretty drawn-out battle in the middle here for the middle starbase. Nothing really special, just doing some tanking and heals, and figured I'd throw some of this up because my brother and my friend here started getting owned pretty bad. Usually the 2 of them together can take out a target pretty fast, but they started having some trouble with these targets over here. So I have to come in and save the day with my heals, like I usually do. I'm just kidding. If they saw that, they'd get pissed off. They do some pretty good damage. I know Will didn't do he didn't do very good this match, but that was, I mean, he was running 3 torpedoes on the front just for the hell of it. Steve finishes with almost 1 million damage this game, which is pretty ridiculous. I don't think I've seen that high before. I am not sure. I think he's using dual cannons and the typical Raptor loadout. He just seems to be really good at picking his targets, and his alpha strikes are scary in that thing. I don't know why so many people are complaining about the new alpha strikes with the damage reduction from the last patch. I mean, he's scary. I have a clip coming up in a couple scenes here where he pops a cruiser in, you know, less than a second. It was close to half a second, and the guy doesn't even have a chance to react. So I don't know what all the fuss is about. But yeah, you know, if you guys want to see other videos or different kinds of videos or games, you know, leave me a comment, subscribe, all that jazz. You know how it works. And you know, if I like the game and I can get my hands on it, yeah, sure, why not? Record it. Got nothing else to do. Put these things up. We ended up winning this game by a really, really large margin. Usually Feds are better than this. They kept coming in. I mean, you can see most of the time 1 or 2 at a time. They weren't putting up too much of a fight, which is strange because it happens a lot when I play the capture and hold ones. But every time I get into arena, the teams are a lot tighter. I guess because there's no objectives, they're not so worried about it. But yeah, the arenas are fun. It's just there's never any healers for the Klingons. The Klingons, they do a lot better on these ones because, you know, smaller fights give the advantage to them with their hit and run, hide and seek crap. But in an arena match, Feds are scary. Those Star Cruisers for heals now are just ridiculous. Played a match. I didn't record it, but there was 2 Star Cruisers healing and a deep space science vessel, and we couldn't even touch them. It was ridiculous. We had there was 2 Negvars, me and another guy, but he wasn't healing at all, so don't know what the fuck he was trying to accomplish. Wasn't a lot. So yeah, keeping my shields up. I don't really like using reverse shield polarity. I mean, sometimes I do if I'm trying to get aggro off me or my other abilities are on cooldown and I want to keep my hull heals for teammates that are nearby, and I don't mind popping it then, but I usually try to stay away from it. I mean, my Bird of Prey loadout now doesn't have it at all. I don't intend to put it on there. I mean, I don't think I'll need it with Battle Cloak and Evasive and that crap. But next scene here, we have Will Shatner. He's sneaking out by the spawn point, launching tri-cobalts at spawners. And he gets owned here. He hits this escort here who survives it, and he turns around and fires his own. And he gets hit with a crit, and it just blows him right out of the sky. He was pissed off about that, and I laughed so hard. We made fun of him for about 20 minutes at that. He was just bragging about how good his ship was with his tri-cobalts, and he just got absolutely destroyed. It totally backfired on him there. And next scene here will be the last one because I know this is dragging on and you guys don't want to watch this crap anymore. Is Scott alpha striking a cruiser, or Steve rather here. There he is. You can see him ahead of me. He's going to sneak around the back and just unload on this guy right here, and he pops him fast. Boom. And he's down. Not even any tri-cobalts, just hits him. Anyways, that'll be the end of it. You can see scores here. We did pretty good. I was pretty happy. I finished, 42-1. Feds just didn't seem to have any healers. I mean, I had a lot of heals, and so did one other guy. He did pretty decently, but not too crazy. But anyways, there'll be more to come. You can subscribe, and anytime you feel like it, go and watch a bit of Bob. Until next time.